For all three of you, with Andrew Lincoln announcing that he's not going to be working after season 9, where do you feel The Walking Dead could go without its key character, its linking character, really?
Oh man, that's a deep question, bro. Yeah,
it has to be asked.
I don't know
it has
that
to be asked.
Yeah, I mean, is that absolutely confirmed?
Yes.
It really is.
He wants to come back to England.
You're a reliable source.
Well, I
Is
don't
this
know.
fake news, man? Come on, dude. I need to
There's a
know.
lot of rumors about it, but hypothetically, I think if Andy Lincoln were to go, I think there's still a ton of room for the show to grow. And, you know, it's kind of been, for the past 2 years, it's kind of been the Andy redemption story. And it's been like the Andy versus Negan sort of thing. And I think there's a ton of other characters that if you dived into their backstory and you took it a little further with them, that I think there's a million different worlds you could hop into. I don't think, I mean, everyone loves Andy Lincoln. I love that guy to death, but I think there's some really compelling characters still on the show that you can go in many different directions with. So if Andy Lincoln were to go, I don't know if this is like the real deal or what's going on, but I think there's a lot of room for the show to grow.
I mean, I think one of the brilliant things about the show that the writers and creators did from the very beginning is set up a lot of different cool characters and make sure that they tried to get the audience to really get to know the characters and their backstory, and so that when characters did leave, it was kind of an opening and an opportunity to get to know a different character that we had seen in the background but maybe hadn't gotten to know. And so, like, as the show's gone for years, you've seen different characters grow and gotten to know them as other characters left. So even though Andy obviously would be a huge loss if he did leave, I'm sure that would be an opening and an opportunity to get to know another character, and they would still be writing it in the same way where they gave them a lot of backstory and depth, and you know, you'd probably attach to that new, you know, main character as well.
I was going to add on to that, but I mean, if you're a comic book reader and you look at the comics too, there's still, I mean, there's whole other groups out there waiting in those worlds as well. So, I mean, if you, with the introduction of, you know, the Whisperers and all of that, I mean, that's like a whole different story right there, you know. And I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting if he does go, or because I don't know what going means. I don't know if he's going to die. I don't know if he's going to just somehow trail off. You don't know what going means. So there could still be room for him to maybe circle back around. You know, I don't know. It'll be interesting, but.